Hello everybody, Mr. Sticksman here, and this is episode 1 of season 2, Stormworks career mode. Now, if you're new to my channel, basically pretty much all I do is Stormworks career mode, at least at the moment. We try and do things properly, and of course the game has just been updated, so I've made a brand new world here. We're right fresh at the start. There's a few settings that I have changed, actually to make the game a bit harder for us as well. So, you know, I'm trying to get a bit more realism in there, if that's how you want to say it. But I'll go through those settings right now. But what we're actually doing is in career mode, not the classic career mode, okay? And then on top of all of those ordinary standard career mode settings that we now have as of version 1.0, I've also got third person and third person for vehicles as well, just so that we can all see, you know, better what's going on and all that stuff. I've also taken off auto refuel, which means we now have to actually refuel our tanks on the islands ourselves by buying it somewhere else, transporting it back and filling up the tank that way. And that's just really to sort of increase the difficulty a bit, just make it feel a bit more realistic. I just prefer the feeling of a game, guys. I don't know about you, but I prefer it when it just feels a bit more raw, real and natural, and things aren't done too much for us. But I'm pretty sure that's all I've changed in terms of settings. I will also mention though that because we are in the new career mode, there are no research points. We have everything unlocked right from the start. This game is starting with $20,000 and the whole map is revealed. And I don't know about you guys, but I actually really love the research point system, and I was very much considering doing it, but I knew they might have been taking it out, and they did, and then they put it back in. And I've built a new boat specially for having all components unlocked already. So our limiting factors in this career mode playthrough will actually just be money pretty much. There's no fog of war, and yeah, no research points either. But there's two things I'd like to do throughout this series. There's two sort of main goals here, apart from making money and building stuff, obviously. But what I want to do is obviously the search and rescue side of the game. We're going to be doing that. We're going to do the missions. They're all randomly generated pretty much now, so it's going to be very unpredictable. The weather's unpredictable and more extreme. It's going to be a lot of fun and quite dangerous, I think, guys, at times as well, probably. There might be a few failures along the way. I don't know yet, but we'll do our best not to fail. But also, aside from the search and rescue, I want to do a cargo or sort of freight transport kind of mission thing as well. So we are going to be delivering the containers, building, you know, equipment, vehicles and things to actually do that and see how much money we can make from both of those. But we just want to have fun really, guys, and see what happens. All right, it's getting really dark here, isn't it? But to start off with, guys, in this episode here, I'm actually going to do the tutorial. Now, I was going to skip it, but what I'm thinking is, if it actually earns us a bit of money to get going with, and also, I have found a crate, guys. If I just go into the binocular vision here, so we're going to use my binoculars. I love this new action bar. We've got the torch and the binoculars so far, as we just started. But if I zoom in here, look at that, guys. There's a crate over there underneath the tree. So that is more money instantly. And I believe that is where the destination is for the tutorial. At least I think it is anyway. So I can't remember exactly, but we're going to go there in this episode, pick up the crate and do our tutorial and hopefully get some mission reward money as well. Because the boat I've built to start out with is actually quite expensive. It's got a lot of stuff on it and it's fairly big, you know, just for a starter boat. If you haven't seen that, by the way, I have released a trailer called Wolverine, and that is the previous video to this one. So do check it out if you want. You can see the boat, just a few, you know, shots and things. But that's what's coming up soon in the series, guys. But yeah, for now, let's go and make some initial money and just see how we get on. Right, let's go down this ladder then. We are, of course, on the starter base here, and our first objective is to walk to the hill. There's a big storm, and it's luckily it's not too choppy out there. I don't know how windy it is. We can actually check on the map, to be honest. We'll find out on the map how choppy it is. But if we walk up to these waypoints here, put my torch on, we complete them as we go past. And another reason why I've got the tutorial running is actually because this tractor here spawns in with a trailer as well. And it'd be really cool to use that at some point, I think. But it doesn't spawn in unless you do the tutorial, even though it's not really part of it, as far as I know. But here is the boat then. This is a rib. And yeah, let's just hop on board, interact with the helm. So let's do that. Turn the key labelled engine to start your boat, then hold W to increase the throttle. Easy, I think. There we go, and we'll leave that running. Okay, we're moving, guys. I thought that wasn't working for a minute, but we are moving. Okay, now where's our objective? Navigate to the source of the distress call. Okay, no problem. And as you can see, we have third-person vehicles, guys, which is not actually standard. That's not a standard setting in the basic career mode here. But I wanted it so we can all see what's going on. It's just, you know, it's a bit more fun that way. This is a really nice rib though, and these outboards are very cool. I believe the actual engines are inside the hull, and these are just external outboards here, but that's pretty cool stuff. Okay, now our distress call, I suppose, is around here, and that is where the crate is, I think, just up there under that tree. Yeah, there it is. There's a fire over here. Okay. Let's go around the jetty and see if we can put this fire out. So, alright. Right, that looks to be pretty good right there. Let's turn the boat off. Reduce the throttle to 0. And let's see if we've got a fire extinguisher. We're going to need that. What else do we have to do? Put the fire out. Where is our fire extinguisher? Ah, there it is. Okay. It's on the stern. There we go. Oh, no. That's interesting. There we go. Fire's out. Rescue survivor to the hospital located on this island. Heal the survivor. Right, okay, medkit. Let's grab one of those. I believe they're just up here, probably. There's a medkit there. So we'll go and give that to this person. Let's see if we can take them all the way up to the hospital. Let me know what you think of this update so far. I'm actually loving it. I know there are a couple of, you know, things we want to be improved or fixed and whatever, but I'm actually loving this at the moment. It actually feels like it did when I first played the game a couple of years ago. You know, it really gives me that feeling of, I don't know, like starting again and nostalgia. And this person is not going to get up that rock, are they? Oh dear, here we go, guys. Here we go again. If you haven't seen the first series or season, whatever I want to call it, we've had lots of shenanigans with NPCs over the time. And yeah, I think I'm crouched. Yes, look, I can't stand up. How do I stand up? Oh, there we go. That was weird. But it's happening all over again, only now it's a bit different. Anyway, we're here at the hospital. So yeah, there's... I'm crouched again, guys. What is going on here? Let's take them inside. And somehow I stand up when I go through the door. But now, mission success, return to your boat. Okay, so let's go back to the boat. Nice and simple. Am I actually... It is this way, isn't it, guys? But also, there's that tree. Oh, there's a crate there as well. Guys, we might have 2 crates today. That is a fantastic way to start. Yeah, because as I say, the boat I've made, and you might have seen it in that trailer or teaser I made recently, it is pretty expensive, I have to say. Hang on a minute. Now, it doesn't actually tell you how much money you get, but you do receive the money, but you have to kind of figure it out by seeing what you had before and then what it is after. So we've got 7,200 right now. Now let's go and get the second crate here that we saw from that tower over there at the introduction of the video. And how much have we got now? Wow, guys, $10,000 from that crate. That's incredible. I don't think I've ever had $10,000 from a crate before. The other crate probably gave us, actually, how much did it give us? I don't know, maybe a couple of thousand, right? This one is really good. So that's a great start. There might even be more crates here, but I don't want to waste too much time, and we have plenty of money to get going. So let's go back to the boat for now. I'm sure we'll find a lot more crates in the future, guys, as we play through in this series. But for now, let's get back onto the boat, return home, and complete the mission. Alright, so we just fire it up. Give it a bit of throttle here as well. And we don't need to reverse, luckily, but just put full power on. And hopefully we won't run aground. It's a bit choppy now, isn't it? The waves are picking up. And where are we? Oh, yeah, it's that way, isn't it? I think it's this way. Yeah, the tooltip thing is so big we can't even see the island we start on, but never mind. There we go, we can see it from here. So while we're travelling over there, let's have a look at our map then. Now, we can't see ourselves on the map, which is a really cool improvement to the game, I think. There is an option that so you can see yourself on the map, but we can't. That's going to be very interesting for navigating. If we have a look at the weather here, the wind... we're in a bit of a windy spot at the moment. I suppose the red is probably the strongest wind. We've got a bit of light wind here, but also we have some rain. There's the fog, so we're not really in any fog at the moment. Temperature is kind of moderate, I suppose. And here is the rain. We're just on the edge, look, guys. But where is the rain moving? We can actually see... Okay, it's moving away from us, down south, kind of southeast, I think. So... yeah, we're just kind of in this region here, but the rain should be leaving us in a few minutes, I would have thought. But that's quite nice, but we'll be finished with the mission by then. That's annoying. Anyway. Now, behind us there, that's the Isles of Soya, those massive sort of mountains in the background. And guys, what we have on the map is pretty interesting, actually. There's some interesting prices that we could sell diesel and jet fuel at, so I'll show you that at some point. But let's be very careful here and slow down as we go back into the dock. Okay, turn off the engine there. And, okay, keep an eye on your fuel and top up from the fuel pumps. And because I've now turned auto fuel off, that fuel in that tank will actually deplete until it's 0 unless we top it up ourselves by buying it somewhere else. So that's how I wanted it. And unfortunately, as standard in the game, in career mode at least, that is not the case. It just does it for you, and I wanted more of a challenge, guys. Are we sinking? I've broken it, have I already? I hope I haven't broken that boat. I think it's okay. What else is it saying? He used the workbench to edit your boat, respawn boat, and finish the tutorial. Perfect. Okay, we can do that right now. Now let's have a look at our money, guys. We've got 17,200, and there's the rain, look. So if we just watch this, it's raining right now. As it just passes over us, we're in this shed right here. It's gone. It should be going right now. Is it going to stop? It looks to be... I think it is. It's very hard to see, actually, but... I don't know. Is it actually stopping or is it not? No. It might do in a minute. I think, you know, the weather sort of gradually changes. It doesn't just instantly stop, which is a good thing, I suppose. But anyway, let's despawn the boat into the workbench and then respawn it and complete our tutorial. And there we go, we've completed it. So now free to explore the world of Stormworks, video tutorials as well. And I can't read the other one. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's gone now. Anyway, all done, guys. Did we get any money for it? Actually, we only got money for the boat. Maybe? We didn't get much anyway. We only got a few $100 extra from that. But you know what, guys? That's okay. But let's put the rib back into the... Oh, look, it's going out, guys. It's going out the dock. We need to get it back quick. Okay, now let's escape. And hopefully... Yeah, oh, wow. There we go, guys. Now, because we've despawned the rib back into the workbench, we get all of the money that was put into that rib in terms of blocks. Instead of having stock now for blocks, we actually have... the money instead. So now it's taken us up to 37,000, guys, which is plenty of money to spawn in the brand new boat I've been building, and you may have seen it already. Okay, so that's all done now, and we do have a crane here, by the way, which I completely forgot about, but we do have a gantry sort of crane here, and the lights should work as well. There we go, we've got a bit of lighting in here. I like this shed, it's pretty good. It's actually a good size. You can make pretty big boats here, or whatever you do want to make, but also... here is the other reason I wanted to do this tutorial, is because you get this with it, and I don't think there's any sort of actual use for it in this tutorial, for example, but there would be uses for it in, you know, freight missions, cargo missions, or any kind of mission really that might, you know, you might be able to use it for. So I just thought it was a bit of fun. It does work, it works properly, and the trailer works as well when you can hitch it up, and it's really, really cool, guys. You can probably put the well, any kind of small boat on here or anything like that, so that's pretty cool. I like it. I really, really do. Damn it, I'm already breaking the place, guys. Look at this. I thought that would be stuck down, but no, apparently not. We might use that in the future. I'll probably have to end up putting it onto the back of another boat or carrying it with a helicopter and, you know, putting it somewhere else in the world. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Guys, just before I end this episode, which is more of an introduction episode, and the next episode we're going to actually do a mission, a proper mission, a randomly generated one. I've got no idea what to expect, and we're going to use the new boat. But speaking of the new boat, just before we finish this very quick introductory episode, let me show you a glimpse in the workshop of the new boat. Okay, and here it is, guys, the Wolverine, I've called this thing, and I am actually going to go into detail in the next episode to start off with before we do a mission, but I'm going to show you a quick overview, and that's it. Yeah, I'm very excited about this. It's built to a price, actually, and it is fairly expensive. I've got a bit more money now, so I suppose we could upgrade it for next time. We'll see what happens. But it's built to a price, so, you know, it can go faster, it can be better, and I've got ideas for this. But this is the kind of starting stage of it. And I'll explain all about the paint job and what's inspired it. It's actually a couple of things have inspired this paint job here, and all of the features it's got. But yeah, it's good fun, guys. I love this. I started making it a couple of months ago, actually, in preparation for Season 2. So preparations have started very early, but there we go. Oh, guys, I love this thing. I really enjoyed making it, actually, and I can't wait to use it in our first mission in the next episode. Okay, guys, but that is it for this episode 1. As I say, it's just a sort of quick-ish introduction. We made some money as well. We prepared to spawn the boat in for episode 2, and that's where we're going to do our first mission. I'm so excited, guys. Do let me know if you're enjoying the version 1 of the game so far. Let me know what you want to see in the future. We know that there's a lot of minor and major updates on the way. They've got a lot of ideas, guys, so there's a lot of exciting things hopefully coming to the game in the future as it progresses. I just love, guys, there's one problem, right? I'm in camera mode right now. And if I, because the game is paused, so you can see me from the front, you can see my character's face, but if I unpause the game by pressing P, the character will turn around and face the same direction as I'm facing, so you can only really ever see your face if you've paused the game, which is a bit annoying, to be honest. It is quite irritating. But there we go, that's one of the issues, which might be fixed at some point. I suppose it's to do with the first person mode and all that. But I love the new tools and equipment, and look how it's all on the belt, and look, the fire extinguishers on my back and everything like that. That's super cool, guys. I just love to see this sort of detail. It just makes everything feel a bit more real, more alive. The binoculars are great, the flashlight's great. Guys, I'm so happy about this. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I myself have no idea quite what to expect for Season 2. But it started, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I hope to see you all very, very soon. Bye, guys.